Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is seasoned with my patterns. Pretty girls, you think I'm handsome, just coasting through these matches. I'm not bossing, I'm advancing. Keep it moving, trying to be on before below. Wanna be intimate with soul, explore this war before I go. And that's some hours in my face way. Now it's like worth for 10K, all cause it is pen gaming. Bit insane in the membrane since them days where we raved for 3 days and 4 nights and took them red-eye flights, hot straight off the plane and through the back door of the place. Then I stepped out on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like, so I stepped out on stage, they were like, ooh yeah, see the crowd going air, they were like, courageous, raised by some Zulu lions, taught to seek dangers, brave and defiant, boy, the Lord was doing favors, blaze through the fire, yeah, we had a few, lost a few wages, still coming rampant, misbehavior, flavors, still coming anti-up, rebelling with my ravers, still don't give a about who be the latest, can't be locked up in them cages, start living up to what the f*** you think a day is. But hey, what about it? So I stepped on stage, they were like, see the crowd going air, they were like, so I stepped on stage, they were like, ooh yeah, see the crowd going air, they were like, oh yeah, yeah, in London stand up. Look, do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't going like this. In my can't see straight, big fur jacket from eBay, looking timeless. I gotta let my skin fade marinate, we gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Captain's armband, I'm making key plays. When I'm doing shows, gotta get it all prepaid. What you I'm on it, break, no side, know about these ways. I gotta let my skin fade marinate, we gotta toast up, celebrate. Everyone scream next up, but I'm the #1 candidate. Starboy excellence. Them other guys, irrelevant. They all on. Zoe Camp is half white, half melanin. Baby face and a white gold tooth cap. I treat the waiter nice, she love that. I mix the blueberry pie. It's not what I wear, it's how I rock that. If I can buy that twice, I'll cut that. Sweet 110, spot that, chop that. Tryna lock me at to tell her it's not that. Do the he say, she say, getting no delay, run it like relay, bro, you ain't going like this.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06, welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Left side, got Jones. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9. Now a give running right, Nwangu. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Now 2nd and 3. Another run now for Nwangu. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Fields. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They come into this one way down at number 23 against the run of the NFL.
One thing you do know they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball. They'll get things done early.
Handoff right side to Nwangu. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Kirby Joseph there to drop him.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has a great priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a give running left is Nwangu. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. It's a 6-yard pickup, but still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. rushing. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kene Nwangu, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hooker to throw it. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team. They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. Hooker now off play action. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Hooker. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. The Lions at 1-8 now on the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward. We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Hooker on first down. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Read option, this is Gibbs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now a bootleg with Hooker. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park. And
it's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 74 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have taken the lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. First play's a run with Nwangu. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Up the middle, Nwangu. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Hooker's going to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Ready? Let's go, let's go, let's go! Come 19! Come 19!
Hooker now on 1st down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got it inside the 10. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Hooker. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Okay, ready?
So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
Throwing. Hooker. Touchdown! Jamison Williams on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. It's a foot race down the left sideline. How about this? And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off play action, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Right where this set of down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He's got him in, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. One play action, Fields. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And good hustle here as as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Hooker back near his goal line. He's airing it out for Williams. No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 33. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams. And
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here. A play fake, now Fields to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Aiden Hutchinson dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at third down and long. Give left side here for Nwangu. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now Landry. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Hooker. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Wow, and that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Play to move the sticks. On the toss, here's Nwangu. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Boy, 227 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Back to the air, Fields on 2nd down. And that one going to run up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On the give is Nwangu. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we'll begin it with a field goal try here. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the posts.
Okay, break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
On the ready. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Hooker. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Let's go. 19 Lions.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Hooker. Oh, he stays up. Rolling to his right. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by...
And in for the Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 36 yards. And the Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here we go, son.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. And they'll go right back to Nwangu. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Handoff here to Nwangu. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Nwangu. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Play action. It's Fields. They'll roll him out right. And it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick. And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, CD, this is the ideal situation in the fourth quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock, with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been...
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Detroit. 76 yards. So this one's over. It's a win for the...